What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. I hope you are enjoying this fine Saturday, unless I've uploaded my videos wrong and then I don't know what day it is. This is the penultimate video that I would have recorded or pre-recorded before Gamescom, and as per the top comments, today's video is going to be a left foot only draft. So if you guys are enjoying these videos, drop a thumbs up on the video, it'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, we got to take every left-footed player. If there's no left-footed player, we'll take whatever player we want. They won't get onto the team. I assume we'll get 11 left-footed. We did this last year, around this time last year actually, and the video did really well. So if you guys want to see more themed drafts quite like this, drop a thumbs up. We take Lionel Messi first, obviously left-footed. Eriksen does have a 5-star weak foot. But Belotti, don't be left-footed. Right. So they're all right-footed. So with that in mind, I can take anyone that I want. And I'm going to take Higuain. Because if we get Dybala and Perisic being 5-star weak foot, kind of counts, doesn't it? Right, so we get a Romelu Lukaku, our first left-footed. And we must take him. So he goes in there. Very nice indeed. This Higuain, I mean, we've actually got a good start for a high-rated draft off the bat. I do want Dybala. We don't get one. Lamar is left-footed, as is Juan Mata. What's weird is, this is the left-footed draft. Although Eriksen's right-footed, he's got a 5-star weak foot, so he's technically left-footed too. It would be nice to have him in the team. Obviously, Lamar doesn't link to anyone, and Juan Mata strong links to Lukaku, so we'll take Juan Mata, because I do want to try and get as much chem points, or sorry, as many chem points as possible. But again, another 5-star weak foot that's right-footed. Dembele left-footed. Pogba would have been nice to pick up. We could have actually had, if we took Eriksen and Kroos, we could have actually had a really, really strong squad to start with right here for rating. But this is the left-footed draft. No left-footers here, so Jesse Lingard is who we shall take. Another Man United player, which is very good. We'll get Lukaku on... Well, Dembele will get Lukaku on perfect chem, actually. And there's another 5-star weak-footed player. Dude, they're all right-footed. We're going to take KDB here. I'm not even kidding. This draft... Imagine if we had Christian Eriksen and Paul Pogba in here. This would be one of the most insane drafts I've put together so far. Now, we've only got 1, 2, 3 left-footeds on the team, and then Messi on the bench. I will start Messi. We'll build the whole squad to start with, and we'll go from there. I think most of these are going to be left-footed, if not all of them. So all of the left-backs are left-footed. So there is a Premier League left-back with Alonso, who I guess would be quite wise to take. But I'm going to take Jordi Alba, just because he's awesome. It's another high-rated good card. Let's see what we get for our centre-backs. Ooh, is Azpilicueta... No, wait, Azpilicueta is right-footed. And Titi is left-footed, and that's why I took Jordi Alba. Boom. You guys be like, don't take Jordi Alba, he doesn't fit the team. How about that? That worked out quite well. I was very lucky. Next on the board, right, left on Laporte. And again, imagine if we had Paul Pogba in here. He would soft link to these two boys. He would hard link to Lingard, who would throw out on the left. We'd have Eriksen and De Bruyne in the team. It would be a great journey for all. In at right back spot, I'd be very surprised if we get a left-footed right back. Of course we don't, so we'll take Hector Bellerin, who will go over on that right back spot for the Premier League. And then in goal, Hugo Lloris, I believe, is left-footed. And we've got him as well. He is left-footed, so it doesn't matter what these guys are. As a French goalkeeper, he just works well for me. Laporte off chem, Bellerin off chem. We've got 92 chemistry and a 90 rated squad here, and we've turned down a couple of huge players. I genuinely think we could have been well on our way to a 194 if we were able to take... well, we have to take Fekir. That's really sad. That's really sad. I would have loved to have that Mbappe on the bench. Or a team of the season Fekir would have been just as good. I think David Silva is going to fit us right here, isn't he? David Silva or Plattenhardt. We'll take David Silva, and that's another big card that we turn away. We're going to put David Silva in instead of Jesse Lingard. Of course, Lingard being right-footed. We are also going to have to start Lionel Messi, so we'll pop him up there instead of Higuain. So we've got left foot, 5-star weak foot on De Bruyne, left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. So we've only got Bellerin as a right-footed player and De Bruyne as a right-footed player with a 5-star weak foot, although Fekir is going to have to go in there for De Bruyne anyway, so that doesn't make much of a difference. And that is now everybody on that left foot except for Hector Bellerin. So one more defender. We've got some choices here. I'm going to take Sanchez. Good sub. We've got some good subs. I know that much. We've got some good subs. Dybala is there. It's not the one that I want. We're going to have to take him because he's the only left-footed player. The reason why it's not the one that I want is because I wanted the cam version to perfect link to that Higuain. So we'll keep Dybala just on the reserves for now. And we'll move into these positions here. God damn, another Mbappe. And we're going to have to take Strootman. And it's another left-footed player. We don't need to put him into the team, if I remember correctly. Left foot, right foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. Left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. Right. So we don't have to start. The only player we need to change is a defensive player for Hector Bellerin. And that's it. So we'll take... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, we could take Handanovic here. This would have been a really, really sick high-rated squad if we was able to pick freely. Sadly not. Right foot, right foot, right foot. Left foot for Romagnoli. Right foot for Brzezinski. So we're going to take Romagnoli, and he's going to play in that right-back spot for Hector Bellerin. There we go. How about that? Now it might be worth starting Strootman. We gain 1 chem for starting Strootman over Fekir. Never mind. That's all. Man, wait, hold on. Let's do that. Let's do that. There you go. We've got a little bit extra chemistry out of that. Not a lot, baby girl. Just a little bit. So we now have 11 left footers on the squad. So if we can upgrade here, there, and everywhere, happy days. So for example, Jose Gaia, yes, I will take him because he just fits the team's needs. We'll throw him there. He does fit the team's needs, but he also doesn't at the same time. Next player, come on EA, give us a... Right. Doesn't matter who we take here. 2 more picks to go. Come on, give me someone big. Raheem Sterling is not someone big. He's actually very little. We get Joel Campbell, the only left footer in there. We take him. He doesn't get into the team either. Maybe we could play him up front, actually. We get Sansone. And again, no, I mean, we have got a full 11 of left footers. Yeah, Joel Campbell gives us 1 extra chemistry. 2 extra chemistry there, does Joel Campbell. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap those 2 around and then swap those 2 around. That takes us up to 81 chemistry. And I think that's pretty much the best we can do. Rodriguez is right-footed. Let's get De Bruyne on the bench. Romagnoli is left-footed, but I don't really care for him. Handanovic can come off. Sanchezi can go on. Messi, Sansone can come off for Dybala. Bellerin can come off for Jesse Lingard. And then Romagnoli can come off for Fekir. So we are starting, guys, with a full 11 of left-footed players. It's not the greatest for chemistry. Only 81. If we could get a Premier League manager... That would have been... We can get a Premier League manager. There you go. I think that'll take us up to about 84 or 85 there for the Premier League manager. 84 chem with the Prem manager. So 84 chem. Once again, the biggest issue we have with this left-footed squad is that for the first half of every game that we're going to play with the squad, it's actually a pretty poor team. There's some alright players in here. You know, Dembele's alright. Gaia is alright. Juan Mata is alright. But... if I come up against like a 193 squad or a 192 squad or a squad with just like 11 Team of the Season Festival FUT cards, I will struggle hard until at the very least half-time. And then at half-time, we'll probably bring on De Bruyne, Dybala and Messi to go into the midfield and attack wherever. But yeah, that is where we're at, guys, with this team. That is the squad. I don't know how far we're going to get here. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against got a 4-3-3 team, and these are the kind of teams I'm just worried about, man. Like,
He's got Team of the Year Modric and De Bruyne, striker Bale, Lionel Messi, Ronaldinho Prime, Toni Kroos in form, that 93 Varane. Like, it's just a good team, right? It's just a really good team. And he even brought on some good players as well. He brought on Buffon in goal, but I didn't expect much by way of this team. I didn't expect to be able to do much with this team. I didn't expect to go very far with this team. But in the first game, we end up getting ahead 1-0, and obviously I was happy with that, but it was always going to be a struggle with the back line that I had, and with the midfield that I had, and with the chemistry that I had, and with the fact that I didn't have any right foot players on the team. It was always going to be a struggle to keep people out from scoring goals. That's exactly what happened here. We go 1-0. Pulls it back to 1-1. We eventually made it 2-1. Jordi Alba down that right-hand side, getting into Dembele. Dembele with his second goal of the game. And I tell you what, this Dembele card at Cam proved to be fantastic. I actually changed the team around just a little bit. You'll see it more at the end of the video when we go to the packs. But I swapped Juan Mata to left centre mid, David Silva to centre mid, and Dembele up to Cam. It gave me 2 extra Chem points, which in the grand scheme of things isn't huge, but was quite helpful. And then we rejoined this game here at 9-5, guys. I ended up putting a whole bunch of goals past this guy. I did concede 5 goals. I had 10 shots on this game, and from 10 shots, I got 10 on target and scored 9 goals. So pretty clinical there. It's not that they were bad shots either. It's actually quite easy to just get into good areas. But we end up winning the first game, and into the second round, we come up against this team. Now, this is a team that I said whilst we was building the team, if we come up against like a 1-9-3 or something like that, we're going to be in trouble. This is an incredible squad. De Bruyne, Hazard, Valencia, Trippier, Rooney, Kante, Mo Salah's 98 card. He's got David De Gea's Team of the Season card as Pilaqueta there in centre-back. I mean, this is an incredible team. And we end up going 1-0 down to his worst player, Diego Costa, on his left foot, of course, on his left foot. However, I kept playing well. Kept giving it my best. We got back into the game. Lovely little 1-2 between Lukaku and Campbell there. Campbell with a beautiful finesse shot around David De Gea to make it 1-1. I then went 2-1 down here. Ronaldinho with a lovely little bit of skill there. Threads the ball through to Salah, who hits it on his 2-star weak foot. And that just goes to show how overpowered low dribblers are, guys. Salah at a weird angle on his weak foot that's 2 stars. It still goes in. And that made it 2-1. Just before half-time, though, I got back into this game. Romelu Lukaku plays it to Strootman. Back to Lukaku. Into Dembele. Dembele plays it into Joel Campbell, who turns, shoots, and scores to make it 2-2. We eventually got in the lead, 75 minutes in. Really, really fortunate goal, actually. David Silva here waits and waits and waits for Messi. Messi shoots off the post. I don't know how I got that. Lukaku back heels it, and that is a great goal, worthy of a dab in anyone's eyes, I would say. And we end up winning that game 3-2. What a tough game that was. Good opponent, and I was probably quite fortunate to come out as a winner. But with this team, you know, I didn't expect to go far. We find ourselves in the semi-final. We come up against another great squad. Ronaldinho, 94 Messi, 96 Isco, Gareth Bale. Okay, a little bit off chem for Messi, Bale and Ronaldinho. I would probably have switched Messi and Ronaldinho around and started Messi on a little bit higher chem, even though I know he gives Walker extra chem. I personally would have done that. But this guy did make some subs straight away as well. Benyat came off. I can't remember who, but it was for someone quite good. We end up getting the first goal here, though. Dembele lasers it from the top of the box, again proving how good he is in that cam role. We do go 1-1. We eventually get a second goal, though. Ball comes out here to Titi. I use the right stick to flick it once. I hit it on the volley, because why not? And it flies in the back of the net. What a goal! We go 2-1 up on the 30th minute. It soon became 3-1 just before half-time. Strootman here with the ball. Gets it into Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku waits. Finds Campbell. Campbell finds some space. Shoots. Parry. Goal! 3-1. Strootman turns it in the back of the net. We rejoin the game here at 4-1. I go down the left-hand side with Kevin De Bruyne. Fake shot stops inside. Finds Moussa Dembele one more time. Dembele hits him with the spin. Boom. Shoots. Goal. 5-1. My opponent did pull one back to make it 5-2, but it was too little, too late. We find ourselves in the final of the draft with a team like this. Can you believe it? And then let me tell you something, guys. As I'm loading into the final, as I see my opponent's team, as the screen comes up, get a knock on the door. Have a peek out my window. It's a delivery. It's a big delivery. So I had to go downstairs. I had to answer it. I'm the only one in the house at the time. So basically, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to play this final just because of bad timing. If I would have left my control pad down, I would have got disconnected for not being in the game for more than 30 seconds. And I didn't want to give these guys the chance to have to replay the draft. So instead of me just standing there letting them hopefully score and then me disconnecting, I thought let me give them a goal and quit the game and just save everyone some hassle. So that's exactly what I did, guys. I gave them the own goal, I went and forfeited the match, and that sadly is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's go and get into the pack, so guys, and see what we get. Alright guys, so we end up giving up the final there. I had a little something come up and I wasn't going to, basically I had to go and answer the door, which is 2 floors down, and I wasn't going to be able, because it was a delivery, I wasn't going to be able to get back in time to play the final, so I would have got disconnected from just standing still. So I gave them the win because I knew I was going to get DC'd anyway, and I didn't want to get DC'd and have them replay the game. So I gave them the win, gave them the draw final, let them win it. But I'll tell you something, I played some great FIFA with this squad. Forget about who we made as subs. I brought on Lingard, De Bruyne and Messi. I think one of the games I brought on Dybala instead of Messi. But I started the team like this because I actually got a couple of better chemistry points starting it like this. But yeah, I mean, it played genuinely fantastic. I scored one of the best goals I've ever scored with a defender, with Umtiti. Used a right stick, flicked it up, volleyed it from outside the box, boom, banging goal, happy days. So I couldn't be happier to have made it to the final. Who knows if I would have won that final or lost that final anyway. But yeah, we gave up the win. I showed you guys that I scored the own goal. Well, how about that for some karma? We give a win in the final. We get a 50k pack for losing in the final. This is the first time in about 40 final losses that we've got the 50k pack as our reward. I am so happy with that. Let's see what we get in it. Probably still going to get shafted, to be fair. But sometimes you win the final and you get a 50k and a 5k. I lost the final, I get 50k. Happy with that. Who's it going to be? Harry Kane. It is Harry Kane. That's actually awesome. I'm even happier that I gave away this now. Hey guys, I'm delighted. I don't know how much he's worth. Probably not more than 15k. But I am delighted with that. We get 88 Harry Kane, a walkout. I mean, he's worth like 20k or so, maybe 18k probably. So with the rest of the stuff that's sellable in here, Joe Hart of Burnley now, of course. All of these 82s that we've got as well. I'm delighted with that, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. What a successful draft that was today. This is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.